All right.
Back to what I was saying.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that she should have to divulge all her flaws up front. I mean, this guy should be trying to get to know her. I mean, if he's serious about a relationship anyway, he should be trying to get to know her, what are her likes, her dislikes. You can ask those types of questions like, what do you like about a guy? What do or what do you like about a girl? What do you not like about a girl? Those types of questions. And he could ask her, vice versa. What are the things that you feel like you need to have in a guy, or this, that, and the other. I think those types of questions may work, but like being like, oh, what's wrong with you? I'm like, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm perfect.
That is exactly my point right there. First of all, that's what I'm talking about. All right, good work. You know what I'm saying? High five. That's what I'm talking about. I think that by the time you go on a date, those conversations have already happened. I was talking about if they met traditional, like he seen her, he got a number, they started talking. Text messages or what, either way, it's going to be the same conversation. What are you looking for? What do you do? Do you have any kids? Those type of questions are going to be asked before the even actual physical date. Would you agree?
Maybe.
Because what else are you going to ask? You're going to ask, how are you doing? She's going to tell you. She's going to tell you her occupation. If she has kids, you're going to know she has kids because she's going to bring it up. If she doesn't bring it up until you go on a date, that's a flaw in itself.
I mean, I agree. Same thing for him too, right?
Yeah, exactly. Same thing for him. But of course, so you're going to bring up your kids. So if you bring up your kids, then you know she has kids, so on. So that right there is like the bare minimum before you actually go on the date. Because it's not a blind date.
Right.
So that's why I said, what are your flaws? Because you already got the pretty much an idea of who she is. Now you're just trying to see if you can really find out who she is. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not here to waste time. He already been in a serious relationship. She wasn't shit. Therefore,
pump brakes. How do you know she wasn't shit? Why is it not he ain't shit? I mean, I'm just...
You're right. There's two sides to every story. You're absolutely right. And that's wrong for me to say. All right. But have you ever noticed, I want you to think about something. Have you ever met somebody and the girl is pregnant and she's like, oh, I'm pregnant. And everybody's like, yay. Did y'all plan it? They're like, yeah. You do know sometimes when you talk to the guy, he's like, man, hell no, we didn't plan it. That happens sometimes. But anyway, I digress. I can take that part out. That just popped in my mind. Very random. But I do think you should talk about your flaws because your flaws make up who you are.
I think you should like plant those as little grenades and let them show up when they get ready. Pow! Surprise.
Pow! Surprise! I got warrants. No. No.
I got warrants.
No, I don't think that's a good idea. I think that you should go ahead and show them who you are and then let them decipher.
This is not Wakanda.
Yeah.
Show them who you are.
You gotta show me who you are, and therefore make my choices on my own. What you sounding like is somebody that is trying to give the illusion you're somebody else until you got your time in, and then you can show me who you are because you feel like I'm afraid to leave. Golly, you sound like a guy.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's what you're doing. Show me who you are. How do you sleep? Do you snore? Do you drool? Can you cook? Now, I don't mean like cook, but can you do homemade biscuits? Can you? Like, what can you do?
What can he do?
Well, ask the same questions. That's fine.
Don't nobody care if he made biscuits.
Well, can he work on cars?
This is all very stereotypical.
What do you mean? You want him to ask, can she work on cars?
She may be able to work on cars.
She may be able to. You never know. He can cook some biscuits.
We'll see.
You know, but I'm just saying, I think that he should go ahead and just dive into it.
I disagree.
What do you think he should do? Like, I'm not gonna set my homeboy up for failure. Like, bro, you've been down this road. You've been in the league.
But how do you even know she would tell the truth?
The thing is, you don't know, but you could get a sense by her answers. Because just like you said, if she's like, oh, I don't know, I'm perfect, separate checks.
Ridiculous.
I'm sorry, you ain't perfect.
I'm perfect.
Girl, you are when them lights go out. You doing your thing. That's fine, baby. Kill me. You understand what I'm saying? How does it feel? Oh.
You better cut all of this out.
Anyway, no. But I do think that's a serious conversation he needs to have. Because what she's going to do is she's going to ask the same questions. And then he can say, I don't want to waste time. I've been in a serious relationship. It didn't work out.
Okay, so say he's going to go on multiple dates, right? So say, let him try to figure it out. So if he goes on his first date and he says, what are your flaws? It's not received well. Then on his next date, don't do that. He's going to go on more than one date.
Of course, but the thing is, how do you not know that's not going to go well? Because if you think about it, on that first date, she done heard every question there is, except that one on the first date.
True.
So you trying to tell me the dude has asked that on the first date before? No.
Yeah, I think guys do that.
you just said that's too aggressive. 9 times out of 10.
Yeah, but that may not have been the type of guy I've gone out on a date with, but that definitely could be a guy out there who's like, I want to get this out of the way.
Get this out of the way, okay? And then if he just wants sex from the girl, you ain't gotta take her out for that. Why?
To get to know her, to understand if she wanted to ask you to come up. But you know what? You better be glad you didn't say none of this stuff.
Of course I didn't, because God sent you to me. Or he, depends on how you decipher it. But he did. He put us across paths. And maybe I took the wrong road. But I'm just playing. I took the right road because you are awesome.
Like I said earlier, I'm perfect. Gosh. I'm glad we both agree now.
No, you're
I'm
not
glad
perfect.
we both agree.
You're not perfect.
Anyway, moving on.
You are not perfect.
I say let him try different things. That's how I would put it. Let him try different things to decide, what's the best way to approach his woman. Also, would depend on the woman. Not all women are, upfront, forward like that. Some women are very reserved. Yeah, I know it's hard to find in today's world, but some women are.
My question is, what would you ask a guy?
Probably something like, what do you do? How did you get into that profession?
They were hiring.
Well, it just depends on what he does. My backstory to how I became who I am is, not just they were hiring. So his backstory could be different for what he does. That's one thing you could do. You could try to connect with him on his, and then you could ask him about his family.
So you would go more down occupation and family route.
Sure.
And then I would go down the more, let's get to the core of your issues.
Yeah, it just seems so forward.
Yeah, I'm ready to get this shit out the way. Are you worth my time or not? I'm sorry. Are you?
So you're gonna miss a lot of diamonds in the rough that way.
I already got my diamond and my rough. Alright. Don't act like we didn't put in work. I know I did. Yeah. I love you. You up for round 2?